Hello everyone, this is Deekshita A, second year student, Department of Commerce from Kuvempu University. In this video, let us discuss on AVO Antigua Dairy Limited from Antigua and Barbuda. So let us first know about the country of Antigua and Barbuda. Antigua and Barbuda is a sovereign island country in the West Indies in the Americas, lying between the Caribbean Sea and the Atlantic Ocean. It consists of two major islands, Antigua and Barbuda, separated by around 40 kilometers, and smaller islands. The permanent population number is about 97,120, with 97% residing on Antigua. The capital and largest port and cities is St. John's and Antigua, with Codrington being the largest town of Barbuda. Laying near each other, Antigua and Barbuda are in the middle of the Leeward Islands, part of the Lesser Antilles. The island of Antigua was explored by Christopher Columbus in 1493 and named for the Church of St. Marilla Antigua. Antigua was colonized by Britain in 1632. Barbuda Island was first colonized in 1678, having been part of the federal colony of the Leeward Islands from 1871. Antigua and Barbuda joined the West Indies Federation in 1958. With the breakup of Federation, it becomes one of the West Indies Associated States in 1967. Antigua and Barbuda is a member of the Commonwealth and Elizabeth II is the country queen and head of states. The economy of Antigua and Barbuda is particularly dependent on tourism, which accounts for 80% of GDP. Like other islands nation, Antigua and Barbuda is particularly vulnerable to the effect of climate changes, such as sea level rise and increased intensity of extreme weather like hurricanes, which have direct impact on the islands through coastal erosion, water scarcity, and other challenges. The Antigua and Barbuda culture is predominantly a mixture of West African and British culture influences. The cricket is a national sport. Other popular sports includes football, boat racing, and surfing. Let us know more about the island. So these are all the small information about Antigua and Barbuda. As said earlier, AVO Antigua Dairy Limited. So firstly, we see about history of the company. In 1990s, French couple Anthony and Lily Beavis anchored in English Harbour from Britain and a compact catamaran and decided to stay in Antigua and Barbuda. Lilly's began to make the yogurt and goat cheese further due to excellent quality of yogurt. People of their locality made more demand for the consumption to satisfy the customer demand. Lilly's uses to make bigger and bigger batches of yogurt every week. One of the famous hotels of Antigua and Barbuda placed an order and show interest towards the product of French couple. Anthony realized it is the time to seize opportunities, then he have to find the space further. One of the friend of Anthony, who was the partner of AVO Dupis, which was the name of the boat which they used to sail, so they decided to keep the name of the yogurt should be AVO too. By the year of 2000, the company Antigua Dairy Industry was established and the new production equipment was installed. Later in 2014, they moved a relatively spacious, which is 4 times larger. Here, the company has a compact business office, a larger production room, and storage. They hired first local employees, a driver to make deliveries, with 15 knowledgeable productive employees, including Desire Thomas of yogurt, Michael Joseph for ice cream. When their friend Dupuis went back to France, Anthony founded a local investor and their new partners is content to let them run the business as they see fit. Sales of Yahoo yogurt grown approximately 20% of each year. The Lily offers many flavors of yogurt as well as their very first product is plain yogurt, and they recently introduced a rich extra creamy Greek yogurt, and they also make yogurt drink including a nutritious and healthy kefir. Ice cream are growing market, and Lilly keep experimenting new flavors and have introduced wonderful combination like cream and cookies, coffee beans, and Cavalier rum and raisins. Their newest offering are cherry vanilla, strawberry cheesecake, and maple walnut. They also produces jingy fruits sorbets made with tropically fruits such as mango, pineapple, and passion fruits. They will even customize labels which they print on site and do so for several of the international yachts. They also tied up with airlines customers like British Airways. The main aim of any food industry is to provide good hygiene, which is an essential part of any food production facility. And Antigua Dairy is no exception. Sample of every product are sent to government laboratory for testing, and this site is inspected regularly. After a year of experimentation, they imported their products with rich, high-quality powder milk from islands. Avo products are sold to supermarkets in a variety of containers, to hotels and restaurants in individual and bulk containers, and to yachts and other catering establishments in container of their choosing. Anthony and Lily are proud of their made in Antigua products and of their records of one of only a handful local companies that can make this claim. They have begun to export their Avo products of other islands. They cannot resist developing a new product and hope to introduce their locally brewed beers. And the search of new compatible products continues with no ends in sight, because the Lily have faith in their own abilities and is their staff. Avo has constantly been innovating in launching new products. Creative making campaigns are challenging societal trend to come up with a better one. I would suggest that, as it is a Slovenian island, so starting a new tourism agency then brings a very good impact on economy of the island. Though it is a island, people prefer have to more fishes product, hence starting upon a processing unit of fish and its product may give slight positive impact on country's economy. This is all about Avo, and finally I would like to conclude that it is enough brand that is addressing to the old-fashioned method of brand strategy. Due to its short and simple content, it has led to mass appeal. The connection of the people with the brand is accomplished through the brand strategy, which highlights the identity of the brand.